So in today's video, I'm going to be putting the brake rotors that just came in for my Camaro. I've been waiting on them, and it's ridiculous. They were like $230 a piece, $240 or something like that. So that's what I'll be doing today. Rear brakes, brake pads. When I get to the shop, and I'll show you the old rotors. They cracked for a reason I'll show you later. But first, I got to grab the charge pipe off my K10 right there because it keeps blowing off, and I need my buddy to weld a bead around the, or just in spots on the charge pipe so it stops blowing the coupler off of it. So let's go do that right now. Boop. Oh, look at that. Already half one installed. Mint. So as you can see, this keeps blowing off of here. So I'm just gonna put a bead of a weld around there, but I can't weld aluminum, so I have my buddy do it. All right, so I got the piece off the truck, ready to be welded. As you can tell, not the nicest, but we're gonna ignore that for right now. So I'm gonna drop this off to my buddy when he gets home. Should be kind of soon. Before that, I'm going to install the brake rotors onto the Camaro. All right, so we're at the shop. I got the Camaro behind me. I've already got this brake rotor pulled off. As you can see, the old one is right there. The reason I had to do this, I'm doing the rear brakes on it because first off, the pads are junk and cracked, as you can see. And the rotors are also cracked. If you can see right there. And it's the same on both sides, and there's a good reason for that. I'll actually put the clip in here in a second, but I had a 5.3 in this car. It's now a 6.2 LSA motor, but it was a 5.3 with the LSA supercharger on it. And I cracked the ringland on one of the cylinders, and I was just using oil, and you could just tell she was down on power, down on compression. So I decided to give her one final send-off in burnout fashion, of course. So I'll put that right here. So, as you can see, that is a good reason why I need to be doing them, because I used way too much left foot brake. I was pretty much just left foot braking the whole entire time, which is just dumb of me. But hey, kind of an expensive lesson. These brakes, I found out, are like $240 a piece. Ridiculous. Plus like $60 in pads or something. But yeah, the reason I have this one all apart too is because I had no idea what these brakes were, because I bought this car, I bought a car with a Ford 9-inch in it. I swapped it into this car, so I had no idea what brakes were on it or what they were, but they're Wilwoods. Well, I know they were Wilwoods, but they're Wilwoods. I had to measure everything and make sure they're all right, and first one showed up pretty quickly, but as you can tell, the other one just showed up today and is in the box, so I'm gonna start unboxing that. So I got that rotor unboxed and sitting next to this other one, just making sure it's the same thing, they're the same height there. Check the offset there. Offset seems to be close. check if these holes, the inner diameter here is the same, which it appears to be so. And then make sure the widths of them are the same, diameter of them are the same, which they appear to be. And as you can see, just so you know, I'm not putting them on wrong or anything. These actually have little arrows right there on them. So this one is this side of the car, even though it kind of looks backwards to me at least. But that's what Willwood says. So I've also got these little pieces here. I'll get them out of the... There we go. These little pieces, they're called the ring register, the center bore registers or something. Because the issue is, these old rotors I have here, this center bore is like per vehicle, and the new ones, they just made them universal, and you have to buy these little adapter rings so that it fits on the hub nice and tight. So kind of sucks. You have to spend another like 40 bucks on that stuff, but gotta do what you gotta do. But let's go ahead and start putting these on. All right, so just in case you got anything like this with these little ring register things, just so you know, they do go in from the back side. There's a little edge, goes like that. And it sits nice and flat in there and flat on the other side. Because I tried to put it in from the front in, and it didn't work, just so you know. So I got the brake rotor on, caliper on. Everything's all nice and tight, not going anywhere. So time to put the spacer back on there. Then we're good to put the wheel back on. So let's get started on that. All right, so this wheel, or this side of the car is all done. Brakes on there. Should be pretty mint. So I gotta go ahead and do the other side here. I have not taken this one apart. I took the other one apart so I can get the size and everything. Might just time lapse this, not exactly sure. But get this done, and then we can go take the car for a little rip and see if she goes, or well, I guess see if she stops. All right, so I got both brake rotors and pads done, both sides of it. I just hit both like 20 times, but whatever. Gonna drop this thing down, kick these rims out from under it. Might get a jack stance. Ignore that. All right, lower it down, and we're gonna take her for a test drive. That was a little much. All right, let's not forget the most important part of before we go for a drive. I left this very nice message for myself. Needs oil, dumbass. So I need to put some oil in it, and then we are ready to go for a test drive. So let's get freaking putting oil in it. Boop. Pop. Wow. So going for a little bit of a test drive. It all feels good. Brakes are working. No weird noises so far, so ignore that. It needs some synchros in the transmission, but yeah, we're good to go. So do a little rip right here maybe if I can with one hand. So I completely forgot to end the video while I was in the shop, but pretty much we're good to go with the Camaro. There's a couple things I want to do to make it, 100% right. I need to figure out why I'm only running 10 pounds of boost when it's been doing 15. Kind of confused. I'm just going to put on the smoke machine and check that out, see what's up, but not tonight. I'm calling it a night. And the other thing is I need to get my steering box right, because I had the factory steering box in it. It was really good, except it was leaking, so I pulled it out because I was going to an autocross event that weekend, and I just needed a quick replacement. And I put in a Napa box, and it's garbage, trash. Never get it. Certainly not the quick ratio that was in it, and it's so damn sloppy, and it's just horrible, absolutely horrible. So I need to put the seals in mine and get it back in there. So I need to check out those couple things, but the brakes were a success. Sorry, I can't talk. The brakes were a success, and they don't pulsate like, it feels like the rear end was gonna fall out when they were cracked like that. But nice and smooth now. No noises, no squeaks, nothing. So that should be good to go, and that's where I'm gonna end this video. So yeah, see you in the next one. Not where I'm gonna end it. Suburban pull. Yeah. Gnarly.